Всем привет, с вами Ранич, и мы продолжаем. Вторая миссия.
Dunwall is changing
DLC-шки.
fast. 6 months ago, Draper's Ward was where Dunwall's rich and well-born strolled and shopped and tried to be seen. The plague burned through it in days. Today it's a battleground where two street gangs fight over the spoils. The Hatters and Lizzie's gang, the Dead Eels. Lizzie Stride was the boss until Edgar Wakefield betrayed her and took her place. And the riverboat. It's the kind of thing that happens every day in Dunwall. I don't judge him. I've done worse myself. But I need that boat. Edgar Wakefield and I have business.
Хуй, наверное, с теми с рунами. Ну ладно, на всякий случай, давай. Все равно тут уже не так много-то осталось. Конечно.
The textile mill used to run off a water wheel before the canal went dry. It started up again recently, and whatever the Hatters did to get it working has enraged the Dead Eels. They're fighting in the streets.
Хорошо, я понял. Ух ты, у них тут тартан есть, прикольно. Я обожаю тартан.
Bring out the geezer. We've been here 8 years. We ain't. Leave it.
Слушай, блядь. Я похож на клоуна, возможно, что со стороны. Текстильная фабрика, причал, руна. Постепенно сейчас все сделаем. Сперва причал. Потом rest of this. Интересный ход.
You're no scrapper.
So you know the rock played.
Wakefield's a man, but he's not as fun as Lizzie. Lizzie enjoyed it.
Edgar Wakefield is on board the Undine. He's put all of the eels on alert since Lizzie's rumored to have... from Coldridge. He's expecting her. You will undoubtedly be a surprise to him.
I can't believe we're missing the boil party. Lunch. Sitting next to the river.
Так, возмездие. Что он дает? Так, я не понял, первых какого хуя? О, зефир, отлично. И духовность. Ну все, с зефиром просто вообще похуй.
Wakefield sealed himself in the cargo hold of the Undine.
Ну если ты все знаешь, что ты его не вырубил,
Ships like
блядь.
this one often have a hatch underneath for dumping contraband if they get
Если там
caught.
уже был и увидел это, ёпта.
Perhaps the Undine is no different.
Ну, блядь, как всегда. Что должен делать босс, блядь, да?
The fuck are you?
Ты не прав.
Lizzie's boat is smaller than I remember.
Why did I think this would work?
А вот он. Считаю, что его должны судить.
Time to signal Lizzie.
Пусть его судят свои, блядь, что называется. Ебать, я тут при чем? Ну, давай.
Lizzie Stride is assuming control of the dead eels now. She's ordered them to give you safe passage.
Спасибо. Спасибо, Томми.
Your friend Edgar Wakefield sent me taken by the City Watch, and you followed him. Took his orders. But you know what? I forgive you. All of you. I'm filled with love. But the following people each owe me a finger. Logan, Douglas, Bang Bang, Ferris, Pigface, the Bakers, and Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Shit.
Two fingers.
From you, Annabelle. Have a good night.
Не повезло, Аннабель.
That piece of garbage, Edgar. I'm still living with his incompetence. He let the Hatters cripple the Undine.
Ship seems fine to me.
They took the engine coil. We're dead in the water.
What is it? Can we make a new one?
They don't make them anymore, not for an engine like the Undine's. We'll have to get it back.
The
Okay.
geezer still leads the Hatter gang, right? I'll pay him a visit.
It won't be that easy. There's a snag.
Always is. What's this one?
The Gazer's about 100 years old by now. He's got it rigged so that if he dies, the whole place gets gassed. So they're real careful around him. Got him a nurse and everything. Maybe you can cut a deal for that engine coil. Turn on the charm. One of the Hatters gave me their door password in exchange for keeping the rest of his fingers. It's whalebone. I never got to use it on account of the gas. And being in jail.
Just be ready to move when I get back.
Понятно. Ну ладно. Ебать. Вот это я понимаю скорость перемещения. Ёпта. Ну посмотрите, блядь, на это просто безумие. Вот это кайф, блядь. Вот это да, вот псих, блядь, ну ладно.
We'll put in warehouses all along this street. When the Hatters are gone, we could be rich in 5 years.
Неплохо.
Quiet in the city. Almost like it used to be.
Draper's Ward is the sweetest salvage since the plague came.
You ask me? We should stick to the factory. Trouds are bringing in plenty of coin.
Loot like this just sitting here? It's not how they happen.
What's the password?
Whalebone.
Come in, Hatter.
Sir, the Hatters are using the textile machines to make shrouds for the plague dead.
Now we know why they took the engine coil.
The man who runs the Hatters is more cunning than he looks. He can flood this place with a toxic gas. In time, it'll eat through our air filters. You may have to make a deal.
Там руна еще, надо не забыть руну.
The Empress did. She had Corvo Otana with her. They weren't wearing no clothes.
Keep your hat on. I was just asking.
Just because you're in charge of the gate.
Через верх туда можно, наверное. Ой, твою мать.
Dowd. Didn't think I'd ever see you again. After you helped us escape the slaughterhouse, I got a job here running the looms. They got us working around the clock, making shrouds for all of the plague victims. Kinda makes me sick. But they have to come from somewhere, I guess.
How do I get into the engine room?
It's down in the basement, but you can't get in without the combination.
And where would I find that?
Nurse Trimble. He takes care of the geezer. But I'd bet my broom handle that's only half the story. See, the geezer's supposed to be the boss, but Trimble never lets anyone near him. Claims it's for his health. I'm sure the geezer knows the combination too, except Fat Chance talking to him alone. Only time Nurse Trimble leaves is to check the lab equipment he's got upstairs.
Thanks for the help.
Crawling all over everything.
What's this business? Is anyone with me?
Я что-то увлекся, да? Ладно.
Someone's messing with me.
Давайте попробуем. Это самое не геморное просто.
Wakefield's miscalculated badly. I predict.
My name's Dowd. I'm looking for Lizzie Stride's missing engine coil. I'm giving you a chance to make a deal.
Yes, a very reasonable offer. Geezer here says you're in luck. We only need that
Старикан нихуя не
engine
сказал.
coil because someone shut off the flow that turns our water wheel. I sent men into the sewers to restore the flow, and not one of them came back. But what stopped them won't be a problem for the famous Dowd. When the water flows, I'll give you the engine coil. Here's the key to the sewer entrance. And it's a pleasure to do business with you, Mr. Dowd.
Все просто, да.
As long as you keep your end of the bargain.
Ну, погнали. О. А, бля. Кого ты хочешь наебать? Вообще поверит в эту трясину ебаную.
The gangs are at each other's throats. Dowd is mired here.
Обязательно.
Dowd. Lurk told me you wouldn't give up. even as she knelt before me and gave me all your secrets. I know what you're doing, Dowd. I know what that mark on your hand is. Just like the one on mine. I know everything you can do, and it won't matter. 4 of us chosen, but history will only remember one. Delilah.
If they remember any of us.
Тоже философски. Там чё, руна? Что у нас? Не, ну бля, мана не восстанавливается. Это вообще типа пиздец гемор. А вообще амулет интересный. То есть как-нибудь я, может быть, и потестил бы. Но сейчас как-то нет настроения на эксперименты. Если вы понимаете, о чем я.
When the change comes, she'll only want the weaker sisters nearby.
That makes no sense. Our flows from Delilah. Without her, we'd be reduced to dancing under the moon and parlor tricks. You must be wrong.
Why else would she put us here, right in his path? I wish he'd hurry up and come already.
Блять, в смысле?
done, but I don't think you'll see your men again.
Caesar says a deal's a deal. The code is 572.
I guess you got what you came for. You snake. You and Trimble, peas in a pod. You can both rot.
Я вернусь, возможно. Ой. Потом убегу. Такой типа ля-ля-ля. А, нет, тут много рабочих. Не-не-не. Это безумный поступок будет. Здесь очень много мирных рабочих, в том числе те типы, которых я спас, так что нет. Я не буду его отключать. Это incorrect. Иди нахуй. 572.
All this for a chunk of metal and wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
Отсюда выйти. А стена меня ёбнет, между прочим, по ощущениям, блядь, надо как-то. Вот, сука, гемор, блядь. Кого у вас, блядь, долбоёбов, нахуй, каких-то в шляпах, блядь. Ткацкий квартал. Стол, по-моему, не собирается со мной дружить. Ай, жалко не допрыгнул, было бы красиво. Стоп, руна, 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 руна. Ой. Ну и где она? Под водой где-то, ебать, или что? Прям супер долго искать не стану. Ага. Вот.
Think what could be in there. You know what would be funny? If it wasn't locked.
What? Of course it's locked. Look at it.
It feels weird. Not fighting anyone's prowling around this place.
Если сравнивать чисто эстетику, то, конечно, шляпники-то будут покрасивше, блядь, чем угри эти, блядь. Угри вообще как объебосы выглядят, маргинальные.
honor's down. Fire up the engine from the bridge. Get us
У него типа багор такое оружие. Он зацепился багром за сучок и за собой бревно поволок. Дед Мазай, читайте, дети, полезное произведение. И не только дети, и не только Дед Мазай. В целом, много таких прикольных литературных моментов. И все, получается, этот как бы выполнен. Да. Ну все, тогда увидимся в следующей серии. Всем спасибо, всем пока.